In chemical equilibrium, in last class we studied about what are the types of equilibrium, then what is law of mass action. Till law of mass action I taught in that last online class. So today we are going to learn about equilibrium constants and applications of equilibrium constants. What is law of mass action? We'll start from that law of mass action because forgot sometime you forgot that, I think. So any instant the rate of the chemical reaction at a given temperature is directly proportional to the product of active masses of the reactants at that instant. That means rate of the reaction is at any temperature is directly proportional to concentration of the, or active masses is nothing but concentration, right? Concentration of the reactant power x. See, this power x represents the number of moles take part in the reaction. Okay, so x is the stoichiometric coefficient of the reactant and the square bracket represents the active masses or concentration of the reactant. Before we studied we used that sentence concentration. Here the concentration is changed, otherwise it's called as active mass. Active mass means concentration. C is equal to, this formula already you know, N by C. Concentration can be calculated by number of moles present in volume, so N by V. So here one example I gave, this is one equation, XA plus YB gives LC plus MD. What is X? I wrote it with red color. X, A, Y, B, L, C and M, D. Here A, B, C and D are the reactants. Then X is the number of moles of reactant, this much amount of mole. In equations, whenever we are writing the equation, some equations are having numbers, some equations are not having numbers. Okay, so the stoichiometric coefficient X represents the number of moles of A. Y represents number of moles of B, L represents number of moles of C and M represents number of moles of D, right? Okay, so rate for this reaction, rate is directly proportional to concentration of A, because rate of the reaction is only depending upon the reactant concentration. Okay, so what are the reactants here? A and B. So A concentration, the square bracket, write it in square bracket, this represents the concentration. N should be written as a power, okay, as a power, or it is called superscript. So A concentration power X and B concentration power Y. So this is the way to write the rate of the reaction. Hope all understood how to write the rate of the reaction. The next is equilibrium constant Kp and Kc. Two equilibrium constants we are going to learn. So consider this equation, Xa plus Yb in equilibrium to form Lc plus Md. So here applying law of mass action, the rate of, because two reactions are possible, forward reaction and backward reaction, right? Okay, so the forward reaction, what are the reactants? A and B are the reactants. So rate of the reaction depends on only A and B. So RF here represents rate of the forward reaction. So RF is proportional to A power X into B power Y, B concentration power Y. Or we can replace this proportionality by a constant Kf, that is called proportionality constant or constant for forward reaction. So Kf, RF is equal to Kf into A power X into B power Y. Then for backward reaction or for reverse reaction, what is the reverse reaction? The reverse reaction, what are the reactants? In direction is left, right to left. Okay, so Lc and Md. Here C and D are the reactants. So rate of the reaction for backward reaction, rate of the reaction is depending upon the concentration of C and D. Okay, so Rb means rate of backward reaction is directly proportional to C power L. C concentration power L and D concentration power M, or we can replace that proportionality by a constant Kb, means Rb is equal to Kb into C power L into D power M. Here in this equation Kf, and this equation Kb are the proportionality constant. Then at equilibrium, because that reaction is taking place at equilibrium condition, so at equilibrium rate of the, before we studied, at equilibrium means rate of the forward reaction is equal to rate of the backward reaction. That means equilibrium reaction means what rate, how speed the reactants are, at what speed or rate how the reactants gets converted to product, at the same rate or speed that products gets converted into reactants. அப்போ reactant equilibriumனா என்ன, எவ்வளவு ஸ்பீடில் reactant product மாறுதோ at the same speed product can be converted into reactant. Okay, so we can write this statement: rate of the forward reaction is equal to rate of the backward reaction. So RF is equal to RB. We know this RF. What is the expression for RF and what is the expression for RB? So KF is equal to KF R, instead of KF is you have to substitute that value, KF into A power X into B power Y is equal to RB. Instead of RB you have to substitute this value, KB into C power L into D power M. Or we can write this from this above equation we can write KF divided by KB is equal to, just you divide this two, KF by KB is equal to C power L into D power M divided by A power X into B power Y. This is equal to Kc. This can be replaced by a constant Kc. Okay, so Kf by Kb is equal to Kc. So Kc here is called as equilibrium constant in terms of concentration. K is a constant, already know. C means in terms of concentration or active masses. So equilibrium constant in terms of concentration, or we can simply say it as equilibrium constant. Kc is equal to, for a reaction A plus B gives C plus D, means this is the way to write the equilibrium constant. Okay, rate of the reaction is different from equilibrium constant. So equilibrium constant எழுதும்போது reactant should be come on the numerator. Okay, so C power L into D power M divided by A power X into B power Y. So at a given temperature, this is the derivation for equilibrium constant in terms of concentration. One more concentration we know, constant equilibrium constant in terms of pressure. Okay, so at a given temperature, the ratio of product of active masses of reaction products raised to the respective stoichiometric coefficient of a balanced equation of the reactant is a constant that is known as equilibrium constant. Here the definition for Kc is given. This is also an important one. So what is Kc? At a given temperature, how to define this? The ratio, this is in ratio. So ratio of product of active masses of the product. இங்கே ஒரு multiplication வரும், that is represented that first product. இந்த first product க்கு meaning என்ன? Multiply. Multiplication of or multiplication of active masses or concentration of the products. In the second உள்ள product represents this concentration of C and concentration of D into concentration of D. Okay, so the ratio of product of active masses of the reaction products raised to the respective stoichiometric coefficient, that L and M, in the balanced equation to that of the reactant is a constant. To that of the A and B or the reactants is a constant, that is called to be equilibrium constant. So Kf by Kb is equal to C power L into D power M divided by A power X into B power Y is equal to Kc. Then Kp, when you are writing Kp value, Kp is always written in terms of partial pressure. Okay, so in terms of partial pressure we can replace that concentration in terms of partial pressure. Okay, so how to replace the P of partial pressure of C power L? Just you have to add with, instead of this concentration க்கு பதிலா the bracket the concentration. Okay, so here instead of this concentration it can be replaced by P, pressure, partial pressure. Okay, so partial pressure of C power L into partial pressure of D power M divided by partial pressure of A power X into partial pressure of B power Y. Whenever you are writing this, always you did a mistake. because in between these two, C into D, instead of this multiplication, most of you will write at plus positive sign. That is an, I don't know how you are writing that. In many students they are used to write like that plus, but positive sign will not come. It's a product of, okay, both the Kp and Kc, it's a product of reactants and products. Okay, so here Pa, Pb, Pc and Pd are the partial pressure of the gases A, B, C and D respectively. So this is Kc is the equilibrium constant in terms of concentration or active mass. Kp is the equilibrium constant in terms of partial pressure. Okay. The next is relation between Kp and Kc. What is the relation? This is an important 5 mark question. Derive the relation between, or derive the Kp Kc relation, or derive the relation between Kp and Kc. For this derivation also, let us consider the reaction Xa plus Yb gives Lc plus Md. This is an equilibrium reaction. You have to start from this reaction. Okay, so how to write equilibrium constant Kc? Already know. In last slide already know how to write Kc. So Kc is equal to product oda concentration divided by reactant oda concentration. Okay, so Kc is equal to, what will become in numerator, C power L, C concentration power L into D concentration power M divided by A concentration power X into B concentration power Y. This is called to be first equation. Then how to write Kp value? Kp means in terms of partial pressure, so just instead of this bracket you have to replace that by P. Okay, so Kp is equal to partial pressure of P of C power L into P of D power M divided by P of A power X into P of B power Y. This is second equation. Then already you know that what is ideal gas equation, already you know, studied this in gaseous state. PV is equal to nRT. This equation you derived also. That is a 3 mark question. PV is equal to nRT. Okay. Otherwise we can get this partial pressure P, pressure or partial pressure P can be calculated by N by V into RT. So here what is N by V? N by V is nothing but concentration or active mass. Okay, so P can be written in the terms of concentration, means in the term ku badala concentration body N by V ki badala, because N by V means that is concentration. Okay, so number of moles in volume. So in this form P is equal to N by V, N by V by RT, N by V RT. Idhula N by V ki badala just to replace that by concentration. So P is equal to active mass into RT, or concentration into RT. So we can write the partial pressure of P of A power X, because உனக்கு 4 term இருக்கு. P of A power X, Kp ல 4 terms இருக்கு. A power X, P of A power X, P of B power Y, P of C power L into P of D power M. Okay, first you write how to write P of A power X. Already know P of A power X is equal to, already know that how to write partial pressure. Partial pressure is equal to concentration into RT. Okay, concentration or N by V into RT. N by V is concentration. Okay, so instead of N by V you have to replace that by a concentration of A, because you have to write it for A. Partial pressure of A எழுதுறதுனால இங்க என்ன போடுற, concentration of A power X, A power X இருக்கு, so A power X into RT. இது வந்து இதுக்கு முன்னாடி ideal gasல இருந்து உனக்கு கிடைச்சது. PV is equal to nRT. From that P is equal to N by V into RT. N by V is nothing but concentration, so you have to replace that by a square bracket. Okay, so A power X into RT power X. Then like the same way we can write it for P V power Y, P of Y into RT power Y, P of C power L and P of D power M. Okay, so then substitute all this value in this Kp equation. Kp equation let's substitute panna enna varum. First on the numerator is having product C and D. Okay, so C power L into RT power L into D power M into RT power M divided by A power X into RT power X into B power Y into RT power Y. Did you are following how to get this Kp? Because Kp already we know that Kp is equal to partial pressure of C power L into partial pressure of D power M divided by partial pressure of A into partial pressure of B. Okay, so instead of that partial pressure you have to substitute the concentration terms. That is third equation. Then here what are the common terms? RT and RT are common on both the numerator and denominator, so we can take that separately. Then write the other term separately. C power L into D power M divided by A power X into B power Y into RT. Here one L, here one M. Okay, so A into B means A plus B, can add this. Multiplication learn we have to add the power learn add pannalam. Okay, so RT power L plus M divided by inga enna irukku RT power X and RT power Y, so we can add this 2 means RT power X plus Y. So A power C power L into D power M divided by A power X into B power Y, this is in the form of Kc. Idu enna form la irukku Kc form. Okay, before that you write the same, and RT la this is A power X divided by A power Y means A power, we can take this power to numerator, means how we can write, we put a negative sign, we have to subtract this. Okay, so RT power L plus M minus X plus Y. Okay, so this is also replaced by, this is similar to Kc value. Okay, so Kp is equal to Kc into, this is RT power delta, this can be replaced by delta Ng. Delta Ng means, delta means change. Delta எப்போமே delta ஒரு symbol வந்தாலே change in, there is a difference in N. N means number of moles in gaseous form. This is only applicable for gaseous form. So number of moles, change in number of moles in gaseous equation. அப்போ இதில் L plus M means what is that number of moles in the product side. Okay, so NP minus NR. இங்கே என்ன வரும், delta Ng is equal to, I didn't wrote it here, NP minus NR. Okay, in one slide, after next slide I wrote it there, I think. So delta Ng, how to calculate delta Ng? Delta Ng is equal to NP minus NR. What is NP? Numbers of product minus number of moles of reactant. Is it correct? L plus M number of moles of product. This is on product side. X plus Y is the number of moles of reactant. Okay, so just we subtract this 2 means we can tell delta Ng, so that we can derive this equation. Kp is equal to Kc into R Ng. This is a very important question. Learn it the same day. Okay, then delta Ng is given here. Already I explained that delta Ng is equal to Np minus Nr, is the sum of number of moles of product and the sum of number of moles of the reactant in the gas phase. Here 3 cases are given when delta Ng is equal to 0. Delta Ng 0 means what is Kp? What is the relation between Kp and Kc? In Kp is equal to Kc into RT power delta Ng. In this power Ng, delta Ng, we have to replace that by 0 because delta Ng is equal to 0 case. So 0 we can substitute, 0 means anything power 0 means 1. Okay, so Kp is equal to Kc. So example, H2 plus I2 gives 2Hi, N2 plus O2 gives 2NO. Can you calculate delta Ng for this reaction, this 2 reaction, because that calculation is not given, but for this 2 equation Kp will come equal to the Kp is all equal to Kc. How? Because delta, what is delta Ng? And delta Ng 0 varukonu. In the cases la Kp is equal to Kc. Appo just you check it whether delta Ng will come 0. Okay, so Np minus Nr means what is the number of moles of product here? What is the number of moles of product? 2, right? Okay, so 2 minus number of moles of reactant. How many number of moles of reactant? 1 plus 1. Here 1 mole of H2, here 1 mole of I2. Okay, so 1 plus 1, 2. Okay, so 2 minus 2, 0. Here also how many number of moles of product? 2. Then here 1, here 1. So 2 minus 2, 0. So for this 2 cases Kp is equal to Kc. Then next case, second case, delta Ng is equal to positive. So if you subtract these 2 values, you are getting a positive value. What is about delta Kp and Kc? So instead of delta Ng, you have to substitute positive sign, means Kp is equal to Kc into some value will be there. Okay, so it will in the power means it will come less value. So Kp is always greater than Kc. How to? Example, ammonia formation or ammonia dissociation and PCl5 dissociation. Here how to calculate delta Ng? For delta Ng, what are the, how many products are formed? 3 molecules of H2 and 1 mole of nitrogen. Okay, so 3 plus 1, 4. Okay, so instead of Np you have to write 4. 4 minus how many reactants? 2. 4 minus 2, 2. Okay, it's greater than 0, so positive value. Then the same way PCl5, how many moles of products? 1 plus 1 2. So 2 minus PCl5 only 1. Okay, 2 minus 1 1. So here also delta Ng is positive, Kp is greater than Kc. When delta Ng is equal to negative, this is the third case. The negative means just opposite to this. Kp is equal to Kc into RT power negative means Kp is less than Kc. Example, H2 plus I2 gives 2H2O. Here how to calculate delta Ng? How many number of moles of reactant? 2. 2 minus how many moles of product? 2 plus 1 3. 2 minus 3 minus 1. Okay, so delta Ng will come in negative sign means this is the way. Kp is always less than Kc. Then here also if you calculate delta Ng is negative value. Okay, so these three are the cases. Delta Ng is equal to 0, delta equal to positive value, and delta Ng is equal to negative. For this derivation you have to write this 3 and learn this equation also, because sometimes they may ask for delta Ng is equal to 0. For that case write to example like that. Okay, so learn all these 6 equation for these 3 cases. Next is how to write equilibrium constant for this reactions. Okay, reversible reactions, right? So one first reaction is given. This is the forward reaction. For this forward reaction, what is the reaction given? XA plus YB gives LC plus MD. Okay, so what is the rate constant, equilibrium constant for this reaction? Kc. So how to write Kc? I wrote it here. For this reaction, forward reaction, only forward reaction means what are the reactants and what are the products. Product will come on the numerator. Okay, denominator reactants. Okay, so what are the products? C and D. What are the number of moles? L and M. So L and M are written as a power. Okay, so C power concentration power L into D concentration power M divided by reactants or A and B. Okay, so A concentration power X into B concentration power Y. Then that is Kc. Then for the reverse reaction means just the products are taken to be the reactants. அப்போ ப்ராடக்ட்ல இருந்தா என்ன ஆகுது? reactants அதுதான் நம்ம இங்கே ப்ராடக்டாக எடுத்து தான் இங்கே என்ன எடுக்கிறோம்? ரிவர்ஸ் ரியாக்ஷனில் reactant எடுக்கிறோம். Okay, so these are the reactants and A and B are the products. Okay, so when the reaction is reversed, what is Kc dash? In இங்கே Kc we represented Kc. So Kc dash is equal to what are the products here? A and B. Okay, so A power X into B power Y divided by C power L into D power M. Then can we calculate for this Kc, can we calculate 1 by Kc? இதுக்கு 1 by Kc calculate பண்ண ஒரு 1 divided by this whole value. So 1 by C power L into D power M divided by A power X into B power Y means this A power X into B power Y will go to the numerator. So A power X divided by B power Y divided by C power L into D power M. Okay, so this is similar to Kc dash. Okay, so Kc dash is equal to 1 by Kc. This is this relation is used in problems, doing problems. Okay, then next reaction, one direct reaction is given. Directly A gets converted into products D. Otherwise that A gets converted into D by 3 single steps. Okay, so first A is converted to B, then B is converted into C and C gets converted into D. Okay, so for this type of reaction, first you take the first reaction A to B. For this A to B reaction, how can we write the rate constant? K1 is equal to product is B. Okay, so B concentration divided by A. Then for B to C, that rate constant is K2. So K2 is equal to product divided by reactant, C concentration by B. The concentration, okay, square bracket will come here, I missed that. Then third step, C to D, here the rate constant is K3. Okay, so K3 is equal to D concentration divided by C concentration. Okay, so then at last you have to write the rate constant for the direct reaction, A to D. Okay, so for A to D, what is the rate constant given? K4. So what is K4 given? K4 is equal to, it is given in K1 into K2 into K3. Just you multiply K1 into K2 into K3. What is K1? B by A. So just you write B by A, then C by A, C by B and D by C. terms are cancelled means you can get D by A. So concentration of D by A is the answer for K4. Okay, so we can prove that K4 is equal to K1 into K2 into K3, right? Okay, so this is also one relation used in doing problems. The next is equilibrium constants for heterogeneous equilibrium. Already you know that what is heterogeneous equilibrium. What is heterogeneous equilibrium? Heterogeneous equilibrium means in an equilibrium reaction, the reactants and products are in different phases. Here also this is one of the best example. Calcium carbonate is solid form, then product side one is in solid form, another is in gaseous form. Okay, so here how to write Kc value? Product concentration divided by reactant concentration. What are the products here? Calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So CaO into CO2 concentration divided by CaCO3. Whenever we are taking whenever you are taking this solid, pure solid is the molecules, pure solid molecules eduthitana, the molecules are only fixed position, they are not moving here and there, they are at fixed position. Okay, so that constant, the concentration of this solid, pure solids are not changing, so they are for pure solids. Whenever in a reaction pure solids are taken, the concentrations are considered to be constant or 1. Okay, so inga enna pure solid irukku, calcium oxide and calcium carbonate are pure solid, so we can neglect these two values because these two are kept constant because of they are pure solids. Okay, so instead of that pure solids means we can get Kc is equal to concentration of CO2. The same way we can write it for Kp also. Kp is equal to partial pressure of CO2. Okay, this is one of the important question. They'll give one equation and ask you to write Kp and Kc. Just you keep it in mind for pure solid and for pure liquid also value is constant. Okay, then next example equation, CO2 plus H2O gives H plus plus HCO3 minus. What is the type of equilibrium? Heterogeneous equilibrium. One is gaseous form, another is liquid form. These two are aqueous form. Okay, so how to write Kc? Kc is equal to concentration of H plus into concentration of HNO3 HCO3 divided by concentration of CO2 into H2O. Here also this H2O will be neglected because it is in pure liquid. This pure liquid kadayadu. Aqueous means in liquid water is a universal solvent. Okay, so that is in liquid form. In that solvent some amount of some substance is dissolved. Okay, so that is aqueous. Aqueous na liquid form la irukum, but some solid is dissolving, so it is called to be aqueous form. So only for pure liquid is the constant. Okay, so concentration is constant, so water concentration can be neglected. Means what is Kc value? Kc is equal to H plus concentration to HCO3 concentration divided by CO2 concentration. This is some examples given in your book. SO2 plus O2 gives 2 SO3. What is Kc value? How to write Kc value? SO3 concentration, put a concentration symbol and 2 moles. Okay, so power 2 divided by SO2 concentration power 2 into O2 concentration. Then for Kp also you have to just concentration is replaced by P. Okay, so P of SO3 square divided by P of SO2 square into P of O2. This is will return as a base, right? Then for second equation also we can write Kc is equal to CO2 divided by CO the whole square because 2 CO molecules are there. Then for Kp, because carbon is in solid form, for pure solid it is neglected. Okay, then Kp means instead of concentration P of CO2 divided by P of CO the whole PO square. Then for the next equation here, what are the terms neglected? Constant, pure solid and pure liquid. Appo Hg2O varadu, H2O varadu. Okay, so remaining will come. So Kc is equal to, what are the product side? AgNO3 the whole power 2 divided by NH3 the whole power 2. In terms of pressure means Kp is equal to partial pressure of AgNO3 square divided by partial pressure of NH3 square. The next one is application of equilibrium constant. First application, predict the equilibrium constant used to predict the direction in which the net reaction will be takes place. Direction of the reaction will be predicted with the help of the equilibrium constant. Then next one, predict the extent of the reaction. Okay, extent of the reaction already I explained. What is the extent of reaction? Extent of reaction means at what extent the reaction will go. Okay, then third one, calculate the equilibrium concentration of the reactants and product. Equilibrium concentration means Kc and Kp and Kc. These three are calculated by with the help of the equilibrium constant. So first one is predict the direction. Second one is predict the extent of reaction. Then third one, calculate the equilibrium concentration of the reactants and product. Okay, so here this Kc value indicates, large Kc value indicates that reaction reaches equilibrium with high yield product. Okay, so Kc value romba high ah irundhuchna, what about the indication? High yield. Kc வந்து value வச்சு நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிரலாம், what about the yield of the product? Okay, எவ்வளோ yield product எவ்வளோ கிடைக்குது Kc value, because Kc நீ எழுதும்போது என்னதான் மேலே வரும், what term will come at the numerator? Products. Okay, அப்போ products suppose 100 இருந்தது அப்படின்னா reactant will be 1. ஏன்னா complete reactants gets converted into products. Okay, so products are higher value means we can get high yield of product because Kc value higher இருக்கும். Then lower Kc value indicates that the reaction reaches the equilibrium with low product. The just or reverse for that, Kc value lower means product also low. Okay, so these are the application. Let us see one by one how to predict the direction of the reaction with the help of the equilibrium constant. Okay, so first one, the tabular column is given in your book. Just I take that tabular column in here slide. The relative column, first one, value of Kc. Then value of Kc is less than 10 power minus 3. Then Kc means equilibrium constant. With respect to concentration, it's in between 10 power minus 3 and 10 power 3. Then greater than 10 power 3. Okay, here the relative concentration of the reactants and products. Just we are taking the reactants and product near products are 10 power minus 3 the Kc on the 10 power minus 3 now what about the products and reactant? When we compare the reactants and product concentration means product concentration value is very less than the reactants. Up reactant the dominant product will be less. Okay, then here means significant quantity of products, possible equal amount of products and reactants are there. Then Kc is greater than 10 power 3. Kc value higher are. Okay, 10 power minus 3 means very low. Kc is greater than 10 power 3 means products are greater than the reactant, so forward reaction is possible. Okay, the extent of reaction, products are less means what about the reaction makes a little progress in the forward reaction, very small extent of forward reaction, very ரொம்ப small ரொம்ப சின்ன ஸ்டெப்பா தான் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு forward direction ல. Here both forward and backward reactions significant progress, ரெண்டுமே moreover same. Here reactants nearly goes to completion, here ரொம்ப product will be more. Okay, more greater than. Okay, so reaction is going to complete, that is represented here. Okay, then prediction, how we can predict from these values? Reverse reaction is favored because Kc value is very low, so there remains as a reactant. Okay, so reverse reaction is favored. Here no reverse and forward reaction, so equilibrium reactions they taking place. Here more products are formed means forward reactions taking place, right? Then examples are given. H2O is decomposed to H2 plus O2. Then oxidation of nitrogen, N2 plus O2 gives NO2. Then dissociation of bromine and formation of hydrogen iodide. This is already we are going to learn in derive Kp and Kc relation. Then formation of Hi and oxidation of carbon monoxide, right? These are the examples for this reaction. Then examples, some examples given to calculate K1, and one example is given how this is used to predict the direction of the extent of reaction. Okay, so N2 plus O2 gives 2NO, that is K1, that equilibrium constant is given by K1. Then NO plus O2 gives 2NO2, that equilibrium constant is given by K2. Then third equation, N2 plus 2O2 gives 2NO2, that equilibrium constant is given by K3. Okay, so for first equation, can we write K1 value? K1 is equal to, what are the products here? NO, only NO, only one product, so NO number of moles 2, okay, power 2, the whole square. Then here reactants are N2 into O2 concentration. So next, how to write K2? K2 is equal to NO2, because here NO2 the whole power 2 divided by NO power 2 into O2, right? Then how can multiply this to K1 and K2, means what will be the equation? NO2 NO the whole power 2 divided by N2 into O2 into K2. What is K2? NO2 the whole square divided by NO the whole square into O2. Cancel the common terms. NO the whole square, NO the whole square will cancel. Then remaining terms are there only. Remaining terms are not common. So what are the remaining terms? NO2 the whole square divided by N2, and 2 O2 terms are here. So just we are take it as O2 the whole square is equal to, this is K3. We can write it as K3 because if we have to write it for K for this equation, K3 rate constant for this equation we are writing, means what will be the equation? NO2 the whole square divided by N2 concentration to O2 the whole square. Okay, so that is equal to K1 into K2. So the predicting the direction of the reaction. The next is with the help of Q value. With the help of Q value, how we can predict the direction of the reaction. Okay, so this is also predicting the direction of the reaction from the knowledge of the equilibrium constant. How we can how to predict the direction of the reaction in a given reaction in terms of partial pressure and concentration. Consider this equation. This is the common example for this whole lesson. This full lesson, this example is given. Be thorough of it. XA plus YB gives LC plus MD. Here QC, when you are already know to write KC value. KC is equal to, what is KC? C power L into D power M divided by A power X into B power Y. Okay, that is KC. Here that is at equilibrium condition. அது வந்து எப்போ எழுதுறோம்? equilibrium reach ஆன பிறகு. One more condition is also there before reaching at equilibrium condition. Before reaching the equilibrium state. Equilibrium state reach பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி, because reactants are converted into products slower நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு, but equilibrium is not reached still. அந்த ஸ்டேட்ல நீ எழுதுனா that is called to be, that equilibrium constant is called to be Q. Kc means when the equilibrium is achieved, when the constant term is for equilibrium reached condition. Q means அதே தான் equilibrium constant தான், but before the reaction is reaching the equilibrium. Okay, so Q is equal to Kc, the reaction is an equilibrium state. ரெண்டுமே ஈக்குவலா இருந்ததுன்னா என்ன பண்ணலாம்? என்ன சொல்லலாம்? Both reactions are in equilibrium state. Okay, so Qc is greater than Kc means it will be proceed the reverse direction, formation of reactant. At the same time, Q is less than Kc means the reaction will proceed in the forward reaction. Forward reaction means formation of product. So what is Q value? Q is equal to C power L into D power M divided by A power X into B power Y. Same as for, you have to write it for Kc, but this is non-equilibrium condition. This is for non-equilibrium condition. அவ்வளவுதான் வித்தியாசம். Okay, so with the help of Q value we can predict the direction of the reaction. Both are equal. Q and Kc value you know means we can predict. Q is equal to Kc means equilibrium reaction. Q is greater than Kc means reverse reaction. Q is less than Kc means forward reaction is possible. Then one example is given. Kc value for the reaction is given 717 K at 48. At a particular instant, the concentrations are given. Hydrogen I2 and hydrogen iodide are found to be 0.2, 0.2 and 0.6. Okay, so what is Q value? At a particular instant, it is not at equilibrium, that is given at Kc at the following reaction. For this equilibrium reaction is given at. Okay, so 48, it's given at 48. Here if we calculate Q value with the given number numerical values, means for this equation how to write Q value, product concentration divided by reactant concentration. So instead of HI, what is HI concentration? 0.6. Okay, so 0.6 the whole square divided by 0.2 into 0.29. Okay, then compare the Kc value and Q value. Kc value is 48, Q value is 9. Which is greater? Kc's value greater. So Kc is greater than Q means the reaction is in the forward reaction. Okay, the next example, N2O4 gives 2NO2. Here also Kc value is given 0.21 and the concentration of the other reactants and products are given at particular time, at a given time. Okay, so at that given time you can, because equilibrium is not reached, equilibrium reach achna, that is given by Kc. Okay, so Q values concentrations are given, so Q value is equal to for product concentration divided by reactant concentration, NO the whole square divided by N2O4. So what is NO2 concentration? NO2 concentration is given as 0.5 the whole square. So 0.5 the whole square divided by, what is the concentration for N2O4? 0.125. So simplify this means you can get 2. So what is Kc value? 0.21. It's very less when compared to Q value is 2. Okay, so Q value is greater than Kc. Because 2 is greater than 0.21, so the reaction proceeds in the reverse direction. Okay, so with the Q and Kc value we can predict the direction of the reaction. The next is derivation of Kp and Kc. Already this is the third application. What is the third application? Calculate the equilibrium constants concentrations of the reactants and product. Okay, so that is explained here. Just you take the equation H2 formation of, this is the equation represents the formation of hydrogen iodide. Hydrogen iodide combined to form hydrogen iodide. Okay, so H2 plus I2 gives 2HI. 2 will not come. Okay, it is given wrongly, 2HI only. Okay, so it is given wrongly here, 2H2 HI2, not HI2 HI. Just you strike it off. Okay, this 2 as a subscript போட்டுருக்கத just you strike out பண்ணிக்கோ. H2 plus I2 gives 2H. அப்பதான் balance இருக்கும். Okay, so here just you have to write first you write this 3. It's very very important. இது கண்டிப்பா 5 மார்க்ல கேட்பாங்க. இது மாதிரி 3 examples are there. If you understand first one means you can write the remaining 2 by your own. Equation kudutale you can finish off how to write Kp and Kc. Nothing you have to learn from this. Okay, so writing edume ni padikka vendam, only the derivation. Okay, so just you listen carefully. So first you write the reactants and products, H2 I2 HI, 3 columns. Okay, then here initial number of moles at initial state of the reaction, because here just we consider A moles of H2 and B moles of I2 is taken in V volume of a container. A moles of hydrogen, B moles of iodine எதில எடுத்திருக்கோம் ஒரு container. The container is having a volume capital V. Okay, so initial number of moles can be written as A, B. Up initial state, at that initial state products are not formed, reactions not yet started, so product size 0. Then number of moles reacted, from that A moles of hydrogen only X moles are reacting, because equilibrium reaction up complete என்ன செய்யாது எடுத்துக்க A complete it's not going to react. Okay, so from this A only X moles of reacting, from this B also X moles are reacting, only reacting, not product is not yet formed, so product side 0. Okay, did you understand? Initial AB inge product la 0 போடணும். X moles, from this A X moles are reacting, X moles of reacting என்ன இங்க ஒரு மோல் இங்க ஒரு மோல் தான் இருக்கு, so X moles னா இங்க X moles தான் வரும். Here products are not formed, 0. Then number of moles at equilibrium or number of moles remaining. Can you calculate number of moles remaining? Initial number of moles is here, number of moles reacted is also here. Can you calculate the number of moles remaining? A minus X. Number of moles of iodine, B minus X. Number of moles of HI form 2X, because this X இது ரெண்டுமே என்ன decomposed ஆகுது. decompose ஆன 2X மே சேர்ந்து எதா ஃபார்ம் ஆகுது 2X. just you look at here 2HI. Okay, so 2x, surely 2x will be formed here. Then active mass or equilibrium concentration is equal to, or equilibrium concentration or active mass is equal to, just we have to divide this by V. This much amount is present in V volume of a container. Okay, so A minus X by V, B minus X by V and 2X by V. This is the active mass or concentration term. So how can you write Kc for this equation? Kc is equal to product concentration divided by reactant concentration. What are the products here? Only one product, HI the whole square. Okay, so HI power 2 divided by H2 into I2. So instead of this concentration, we have to substitute the last column here, active mass or concentration terms here. So what about HI? HI ki pala enna ponnum 2x by V the whole square, right? 2x by V the whole square. Okay, then instead of H2, what will be the active mass? A minus X by V. Then instead of I2, what will be the concentration? B minus X by V. Then if you expand, this means 2x square by V will come 4x square by V. Then A minus X by V into B minus X by V means A minus X into B minus X into V square. Okay, so this V square and this V square will cancel, means what is the term? Kc term? Kc is equal to 4x square divided by A minus X into B minus X. Okay, so this is Kc value. Again, one more step. Already what is Kp Kc relation? Kp is equal to Kc into RT power delta Ng. Already know what is delta Ng. என்ன ஒரு மூணு case இருக்கு. Kp is equal to Kc, Kp is greater than Kc and Kp is less than C. Okay, so first you have to find out what is delta Ng value. What is delta Ng? How to calculate delta Ng? NP minus NR, number of moles of product minus number of moles of reactant. In this equation, what is number of moles of product? 2. 2 minus how many number of moles of reactant? 1 mole of H2 and 1 mole of I2. Okay, so 2. So 2 minus 2, 0. So here you have to substitute 0. ஏன்னா இந்த step வச்சு நீ further proceed பண்ணணுமா வேண்டாமா decide பண்ணிடலாம். Okay, so delta N is equal to 0 means what about Kp Kc relation? Kp is equal to Kc. About delta N is 0 means both will come equal value. Up already you calculated Kc, so Kp is also having the same value 4x square A minus X into B minus X. Kp Kc equal இருக்கறதுனால you don't need to calculate again Kp. Kp நீ தனியா calculate பண்ண வேண்டாம் because Kp is equal to Kc, so the same value is as for Kp, right? Then one more problem, 1 mole of H2 and 1 mole of I2 are allowed to attain equilibrium. If the equilibrium mixture contain 0.4 mole of HI, calculate the equilibrium constant. So what is the given data? H2 concentration is given 1 mole, I2 concentration is 1 mole. At equilibrium, HI is given 0.4 mole. Kc you have to calculate. Okay, so first you have to write the tabular column H2, I2 and HI. Initial number of moles, what is given? 1 mole, 1 mole. At that time, products are not formed. The number of moles at equilibrium is also given, and it's not given, we have to consider because we don't know how much mole from that 1 mole, how many moles of reacting. Okay, so just we consider x moles are reacting means how many number of moles at equilibrium? 1 minus x. So 1 minus x here also, here x plus x, 2x will be formed. Okay, so how many moles are remaining? 1 minus x, that is given 0.8 mole. Okay, because 0.8 mole, how we are getting this 0.8 mole means HI formed here is 0.4. Okay, so 2 into x is equal to 0.4. அப்போ 2x உனக்கு என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கா? HI வந்து 0.4 கொடுத்திருக்கா. அப்போ what about x value? Just divided by 2. So x is equal to 0.2. From this x value, we can calculate the H2 concentration, I2 concentration. The 0.8 first நீ போட முடியாது ஏன்னா it doesn't know what is x. Okay, so x value calculate from here because 2x தான் HI. 2HI, HI வரதுனாலே அது என்னது 2x. Okay, so 2x is equal to 0.4. That is given. HI is given, that is 0.4. So 2x is equal to 0.4 means we can calculate x value. X value is equal to 0.2. So x value you know means what is 1 minus x, 1 minus 0.2, 0.8. Here also 1 minus x means 1 minus 0.2, 0.8. Okay, so all the concentration you know, concentration values you know, just you substitute Kc value. Kc is equal to HI the whole square divided by H2 into I2. So instead of HI you have to substitute 0.4. So 0.4 the whole square divided by 0.8 into 0.8 is equal to 0.25. Okay. Next one, the next is also derive Kp Kc for PCl5, decomposition of PCl5. This is also another 5 mark question, important 5 mark question, the same way as you did for hydrogen iodide. Okay, so first you by heart the equation PCl5 dissociate to form PCl3 plus Cl2. PCl5 dissociate to form PCl3 plus Cl2. Don't need to balance because it's already a balanced equation. First you write the reactants and product in a column PCl5, PCl3, PCl2. What is in the given equation, you write the same here. அங்கே equationல என்ன patternல இருக்கோ அதே patternல நீ column போடு. PCl5 first PCl3 போட்டு அடுத்து Cl2 போட்டு அடுத்து PCl5 போட்டனா தப்பா வரும் answer. Okay, so what is the order given in this equation is follow the same PCl5, PCl3 and Cl2. Okay, so initial number of moles, here also we are taking A moles of PCl5 is taken in V volume of a container. Okay, so initial number of moles of PCl5 A, products on the not form. இங்க எதெல்லாம் product PCl3 and Cl2. Okay, so products are not form 0 0. Then number of moles dissociated we don't know, so consider X as the number of moles dissociating or ionized. Then product side product form ஆகல 0 0. Then number of moles at equilibrium means எவ்வளவு remaining இருக்கு A minus X. Here X and X moles are formed. So active mass at molar concentration at equilibrium is equal to என்ன, just you have to divide this equilibrium number of moles at equilibrium divided by V. So A minus X by V, V minus X by V, X by V. Then applying law of mass action, what is Kc for this equation? Kc is equal to product concentration divided by reactant concentration. So PCl3 concentration to Cl2 concentration divided by PCl5 concentration. Instead of PCl3 you have to substitute what is active mass you got it for PCl3, X by V. What is the active mass you got it for Cl2? Concentration term X by V. Appo X by V divided by X by V divided by what is the concentration term of PCl5? A minus X by V. Okay, so A minus X by V. So this one of the V and this V cancel. So X square by V into A minus X. So we can write it as X square divided by A minus X into V. Right? Okay, already we know that the relation between Kp and Kc. What is Kp Kc relation? Kp is equal to Kc into RT for delta Ng. Just to calculate delta Ng value for this equation. What is delta Ng? Product minus react, number of moles of product, Np minus Nr. What is Np? 1 plus 1 2, 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 means 1. Okay, so the delta Ng is equal to positive means Kp is equal to Kc into RT. So Kp value will be lesser. Okay, so just you write PV is equal to nRT. PV already you know that PV is equal to nRT. So what is RT? RT is equal, from this relation we can write it RT is equal to PV by N. Then you have to calculate N. N என்ன தெரியாது. What is the N? Total number of moles. Okay, so total number of moles க்கு என்ன பண்ணா, the previous column, the last column previous column, just you add all this number of moles at equilibrium. Okay, so what is the number of moles at equilibrium? A minus X plus X plus X. Appo this X and plus X and minus X will cancel. So A minus X, A plus X is here, N minus X plus X cancel. Okay, so A plus X. So N is equal to A plus X. So what is Kp value? Kp is equal to Kc into RT. RT க்கு பதிலா என்ன போடணும்? PV by N. Okay, N க்கு already you know that. So Kp is equal to, what is Kp? Kc, what is Kc value? இங்கே உள்ளது அப்படியே substitute பண்ணு. Kc க்கு பதிலா X square by A minus X into V, and the following இந்த Kc க்கு பதிலா இது Kp is equal to Kc into RT. Okay, so அதில் Kc க்கு பதிலா just you calculate பண்ண X square divided by A minus X into V. Then instead of RT, already we calculate RT is equal to PV by N. Okay, so PV by N, and write it in the first step PV by N. Next step we have to write, instead of N we have to calculate A plus X. Already we know what is the N value, total number of moles. Okay, so N க்கு பதிலா என்ன போடணும்? A plus X. So if you substitute N is equal to A plus X means what will be the equation? X square in divided by A minus X into V into PV by A plus X. Okay, then V and V can cancel, V common terms. So what will be the remaining terms? X square P divided by A minus X into A plus X. So Kp for this PCl5 is equal to X square P by A minus X into A plus X. Okay, so So this is a way to derive Kp Kc for dissociation of PCl